Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. These famous words from Benjamin Franklin didn't make sense to me back in my early teenage years. I used to hate waking up to school super early in the morning, and I loved to sleep in on the weekends until like 12 o'clock and then wonder how did the day go so fast. But recently I managed to stick to a proper sleep schedule and the morning routine as my daily habits. And sticking to these two habits was one of the best decisions that I've made in my life. So today I want to share my sleep schedule and my morning routine to all of you guys so you can start to turn your life around like I did. Before creating a morning routine, you must first work on your sleep schedule. I personally enjoy going to bed at 10 p.m. and waking up at 6 a.m. every day. This gives me full 8 hours of sleep every night and keeps me energized throughout the day. I also sometimes take a 20-minute nap, usually when I return from school, because taking this nap gives me a boost of energy. If you decide to take a nap, I would recommend sleeping for only 20 minutes, because if you sleep more than that, you'll feel a lot more tired and unmotivated and you risk of falling asleep again and waking up at like 8 p.m. So go only for the 20-minute nap. Also, don't go overboard by waking up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. in the morning every day just because somebody over the internet told you this will help you. Of course, experiment with that, but if after like a week you are still feeling tired, even if you get the recommended amount of 8 hours of sleep, I would encourage you to try out a different schedule. I tried waking up at 5 a.m. every day by going to sleep at 9 p.m. So even though I got 8 hours of sleep, I was still unproductive and unmotivated in the mornings. I'm sure there are people who prefer to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m., but I'm not that person. Anyway, the key here is that you want to experiment and find what works best for you. Okay, now let's get to my morning routine. As I said, I wake up at 6 a.m. I have my alarm set up on the other side of the room, so I am forced to get out of bed. In my opinion, having an alarm clock away from your bed on a table or something is the best way to wake up in the morning. I also started putting a glass of water near my alarm clock every night before I go to sleep. Drinking it after turning my alarm off gives me a boost of energy and wakes me up. I got this tip from Matt Diabella and I highly recommend you to go out and check his channel. His content is great. You might have noticed that I don't use my phone as an alarm clock. That is because my phone every night charges in a different room. Turning off all electronics 1 hour before going to bed and charging my phone in a different room gives me a better night's sleep and also keeps me away from grabbing my phone in the morning and just laying in bed watching YouTube for like 2 hours. In that 1 hour before sleeping, after turning off all of your electronics, you could do some light reading and or meditate. I don't always stick to the turn off all electronic devices 1 hour before bed rule, but I try my best and I encourage you to do the same. I find that going to bed without my phone helps me to fall asleep faster and gives me a better sleep overall. Let's return to the morning routine. So after I drink a glass of water, I go straight to the shower and I always try to take a cold shower. Now I know this might be scary to you, and believe me, every morning it is scary for me. My room is the coldest place in the entire house, so before I even get to the shower, I'm already cold. But still, if you can manage to overcome the fear of cold showers, you will see the extreme benefits that come with taking one. You'll feel a lot more energized, and after a cold shower, trust me, you will be fully awake.
Holy fuck.
I would recommend you to set up a stopwatch for 2 minutes and then jump into a cold shower and try to be in there for those 2 minutes. Setting the stopwatch helps me to really experience the full cold shower instead of just jumping in and then quickly jumping out. After my cold shower, I'll do the regular hygiene stuff like doing my hair and brushing my teeth, and then I'll go to have a cup of coffee. That is my breakfast. Right now I am trying to lose weight and I am doing the intermittent fasting diet that doesn't allow you to have your first meal, in my case, until 2 o'clock. You can only drink water, tea, and coffee, but you can't add any sugar to those. All my life I was never a coffee drinker, but right now I'm experimenting with drinking 100 milliliters of black coffee with no added sugar or milk every morning. The taste is disgusting, but I drink it for the energy, and drinking small amounts of coffee every day may have health benefits as long as you don't overdo it. After my cup of coffee, I usually make my bed, which I didn't do in the past. It might seem unimportant to make your bed every morning, but I find that it is a great way to test your discipline, because these little things like having cold showers or making your bed in the long run help out a lot. Plus, it is awesome to go to bed and having everything already set up for sleeping. After making my bed, I have a little bit of time before going to school or to the gym, so I do maybe some schoolwork, work on my channel, or just relax and listen to music, or maybe even watch a couple of videos on YouTube. That's another tip for sticking to your morning routine. Reward yourself after successfully completing a routine with something you like doing. For example, I like to watch some videos on YouTube in the mornings after my routine is done. Maybe for you it's listening to music or watching an episode of your favorite TV show. Whatever it is, you can use these rewards as a motivation to wake up early. Remember, don't give up. The first week or maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks, you might not feel that motivated in the mornings, but if you stick to your sleep schedule and your morning routine, you will soon start to enjoy your mornings and your body will get programmed to wake up at a certain time. So for me, I wake up like 2 minutes before my alarm clock goes off, and it is an amazing feeling to know that your day will be long and productive just because you got up early in the morning. Also, don't sleep in on the weekends. Go to sleep at the same time and wake up at the same time, regardless of if it's a weekend or a regular workday. I hope you found this video useful, and if you did, I would appreciate the hell out of you if you could give it a like, and also comment down below your sleep schedule and your morning routine, and if you want, you could suggest a new idea for me. I'll try to release new videos every week, so stay tuned for that, and that's it. Thank you again, and bye.